What is up, guys? It is Detective Fallen here, and today we are investigating Grounded. This is part 4 of our investigation, and today we are going into the pond lab. Last time we left off, we had just gotten our equipment, the bubble helmet, the fin flipper things. We had to build up from the gill tube first, and we needed some kind of knife, which I went through a lot of work just to get the wolf spider one. You guys can go with the easier one, the pebblet axe, once you guys get enough brain power. Just keep scanning the stuff you have. As you see, I still have plenty of items to scan in my inventory. Let's just go ahead and drop some of these off real quick before we take off so we have space. Don't really need anything other than some healing items. We're gonna need to get the glowing the glowing things underwater. We need them for light source, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up some of those while we're down there real quick. Hopefully scan them real fast and knock that out real quick. Let's get rid of stuff that we've already scanned though, so that we can make some room in our inventory. And alright, we should be able to take off for our adventure. I guess I should have did some maintenance first. Burn walls, because we can build small, but it's just go bad. You can always find more. Alright. Started on some more. Alright. So, let's go ahead and dive on in. Well, it's actually kind of dark. I don't know if this is the greatest idea, but hopefully we find some stocks early on. The area we're going to be heading down into is straight down here. If you guys start to run low on air, which you guys got a good, like 2.5 minutes down here before you even start to need, 2 minutes before you have to even start to worry. Once you hit that 30-second mark, I'd start to worry. But come down here, you can catch those air bubbles. If you just keep going down, this is where we want to go. Hopefully we can see, like I said, there's some light down here, luckily. Just keep swimming back. Use the dinosaur as a check mark if you want to. A lot of people seem to find their way easier using him. Chat streams. Okay, so luckily it's not too dark down here. I'm glad they didn't, I don't know why it's not too dark down here right now. Kind of worried about that. It's gonna shut off on me here. So come in here.
If only chemistry class was this easy.
Oh, we're gonna need it to get back into that tunnel, so we'll get there though. Let's see. Take this stuff. Take that stuff. And then you're gonna scan right here. Luckily we have the bubble helmet and the flippers and everything, so we're down here pretty quick. We've got plenty of time to do this. If you didn't bring that stuff, you're just gonna have to be in a hurry. Oh, look, see? Rotten slime plant. We were treated well. Alright. So our inventory is full again, unfortunately. And these are some things that I would like to take with me. So let's go ahead and consume some food. Let's see. This. I got plenty of like raw meat here. You can get some more of those anywhere.
I'm not picky.
A little bit more room for some crude rope would be cool. Let's see. What can we get rid of? That's fine, we'll get rid of this food here, because we're just going to end up eating it anyway, or it's going to end up rotting. Alright, so this file here, Intel Diagnostics indicate that everything is working order and ready to begin the Brussels sprouts live testing phase using the automated hydroponic agriculture microscopics. God dang, bro, these words, system hams. Yeah, I like that one better. We're just gonna call it hams. I suppose going forward, Burgle tasks of cultivating the biodome McKillian. Yo, you guys are some scientific word users too. Network seems to have not been a complete failure, and signals are detectable in all extremities. Biodome operational, grow nodes operational, nitro system operational, fungal network active. Surprisingly, harvesting is typically 90 days out, but Intel tests show small sprouts are ready with the span of a week. We'll look to optimize that further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up to nearly a grapefruit size. Well, if that wasn't a fucking mouthful. Alright. Oh, cool.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered neutron boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
Not Dr. Applebottom. Alright, so we're in this room now where you can kind of take a little rest. I'm actually trying to get rid of some inventory space so I can pick up the extra stuff. Do some of that. I wish there was a science thing down here so that we could learn some sciencey things. But apparently that is off the table, so we'll see what we can do. Some slime lanterns we can make. Let's make a couple of those. Yeah, we're never running out of light down here, guys. Alright. I was hoping to open up some room. Let's see. Let me sort that out. Dang, we just have like no room in here. I don't really need all this food I brought. But since we don't have a refrigerator, oh, I guess I can read that. Let's go ahead and take a nap down here. Sleep for 8 hours. Give us a reason to eat some of the food we have. The only thing I didn't think about is water. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and consume that. I wonder if there's a water source down here, because we're going to be thirsting in a second. Okay, so we got more room in our inventory, but not as much as I'd like still. At least we know Max isn't hungry. So let's go diving. That's all we can do at the moment is move forward. Maybe we'll run into another area that has what we're looking for. Alright, so then we're going to come out there. To this hole
All right,
here.
Shadow.
Make sure you got your lantern at this point. Pushing. Not going to do too much damage as long as you don't sit there and let them hit you. Plus you can grab that key. picked up that key, which is going to be useful. Alright, made it out of there. Take a second and go grab a breath so that we are not suffocating. You just need to breathe a little bit, buddy. Gather our breath and back in we go. Oh, I thought that was unlocked. Didn't I just go out that door a second ago? Oh no, it was this one. Okay, makes more sense. The game was lying to me. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. We can actually turn this on our way there. Take care of that. But we went ahead and got the key for this chest over here. So we'll go ahead and get that real quick. This is probably the hardest swim that we're gonna do. I guess we could have just waited till the end to do this. I don't think there's anything important, but we'll see. Like, it's good to have at the end, but... I think it's just like some milk bomb or something. No, it's the chip that we're looking for. Oh, come on, grab the chip. Right here. Alright, so... can. Feel like we've got time. But there's going to be 2 more chips, or 2 more, these things that we gotta churn. Which, they're behind some of this stuff here. So, let's get up here. Breathing is good. Alright, as you see, we got one of those churned. We still got 2 more to go, which we should be able to knock those out together. Alright, so this one's kind of annoying. You gotta find, like, go to the bottom of this thing right here and find the crack. And you swim up in here, get up in there. Gosh, come on, Axe, do your thing. Oh gosh. Okay, you know, this isn't working. Hold on. I'll suffocate if we keep doing it like that. There we go. Wait. Come on, man. Alright, there we go. And just go right. Go right again. There's a guy over here. You can pick up this scab. You can also pick up these items that he has. He's got a recon journal, textology badge, which is actually an equipable and will help us with the next area. And suspicious snapshots, huh? Let's go ahead and take that stuff. But right now we are worried about finding some air, so let's not dwell in here too long. Wait, what is that? Oh, there's a milk bowl hidden in here. I've never really noticed that before. I'm usually concerned with breathing. Alright, so we got that one turned on. I think that's all we need here. We're actually supposed to be getting out of here. I think we're gonna die. Because I cannot get past the swimming mechanic right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Swim, bucko, swim. We have to. Oh, and our thing just died. That's not good. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, yep. We're gonna. Oh, come on. We're not gonna make it. Oh, come on. Alrighty. That sucks. Okay, let's see. What do we still have equipped? We can go ahead and actually equip this since we don't have one of those already. It's a trinket. Gives us some extra bonuses. Let's eat up while we're here.
Damn! Give me a plate of this.
What Max said. Let me get a plate of that shit. Alright, I'm going to take those before they start rotting. Drop that off. Don't really need that. Alright, sort this out. That'll give us a couple more spaces, hopefully.
Meals
Alright.
on wheels.
Luckily, I think, as far as I've been able to tell, when you pass out underwater, it throws your backpack up this way. So that's pretty convenient. Let's pick it up.
Better still be here, you stupid ants.
And we can actually go make some room in our inventory, even though I think we're pretty much done down there. But I'm gonna go ahead and make some room in my inventory just in case there's more stuff down there I want to pick up on the way back up. Because at this point, all the pond is an obstacle. We're gonna be up there a lot more. And we're just gonna be coming back for like Lilyback's wax and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Just nothing too important. Algae. We need to go get this stuff analyzed. I guess we'll do that when I get back. Save you guys the headache. Hopefully I make it back in time before that stuff rots. I should have did that from the get-go. But anyway, so we're gonna dive back in. And I believe we got one more of those things to go churn. So I'm gonna get us back down there. Luckily the spot I picked, pretty much you just dive straight down and then you'll find it. See? I was wondering why I was moving so slow there for a second. I was like, why am I swimming so slow? I run out of stamina. I just turned it off. Alright, so we got that one going. We got the one in that crazy little hole over there that goes up there, up there. Sorry, I had to rush out so you guys found where I was. And then here is the third one. Now we have all three straight up here. Start pushing buttons. This is that lab that we were in before. Oh, cool, good, because I forgot some items apparently. But yeah, this is that lab we were in before.
He never told me science could be this exciting.
So, we're gonna go through this door. Do want to check out what's down here real quick. Okay. Generation 7 fitness stable vascular system has evolved into something inspirational. Sprout muscular musculature amplification research is going swimmingly. Generation 4 being taught the rhythm of the flesh is in a way this sounds very weird. In a way the fungal networks and could transmit was certainly key. Each node is performing in tandem at peak efficiency. Condensed crop cycle manipulation is accelerating generational hybrid evolution at the unprecedented rate. I swear I'm just saying words. I'm not even reading sentences here. I'm just saying big words. HAMS is proving to be highly advantageous apparatus. Super dense Brussels sprouts, muscle sprouts conducting a ripe sympathy of proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates via the push and pull of plant and muscle fibers. The applications here for sustainable, humane, omnivorous diets are tantalizing. Notes: consider an aerobics program for the lab monitor array to increase nerification and introduce a motivational aspect to growth. Plug data into Burgle's recipe module. Finally, something we can share a common bond over. Jeez. Those were some words, bro. Those were some words. I would get tired talking like that all day. That's all I can say. Alright, so we want to get over here. So we're going to go down here. Luckily, we have our trusty lamp. So you can see. We'll drop down into this hole here. There's a chest. We'll take that because that's going to be something useful later. Did I go the wrong way? This one we were supposed to drop down. Okay, wait, I might be wrong. Alright, so what are we doing? 1 second, guys. Let me gather my footing. Okay, yeah, see? Oh, look. It was down there. Just keep on swimming. Alright, so where were we when we now? Pick up some of these candy bars.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior. I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Ingredients assessment test samples are currently 0.833% of target's production size. Complex and somewhat tense muscular nuggets. Several flaps overlap to protect a central organ, all entirely edible, and innate sense of fitness and survival compels them to fight against perspiration. A smack of the spatula calms them right down. Initial recipe module indicates use as a replacement for dry-aged beef liver. Unexpected. Compiling flavor profile compatibility. Results: onions.
Rub time.
Numinal results not even marginally different from the initial pre-test runs. Nitrogen cycle levels remain optimal and the local fungal network appears robust. Brussels sprouts seem slightly loose and fairly limp. They need something to promote growth, but I can't put my finger on it. Other phalangeal observations. Trudy finds her ring better suited for the koi pond substrate than her hand. Notes: work on making calls to the house. Tell Burgle to fish that ring out of the pond. Alright, these things by themselves are no good. But if you pick them up, you can use them in smoothies later. Which I had no clue what to use them for the longest. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up as many as I can. Don't eat them as healing items on their own. You need to mix them with stuff. Otherwise they do more harm than good, in my opinion. Just a heads up. And there is quite a bit of them that go all around this little area. This is pretty much the only place to get them though, so go ahead and take what you can, I suppose, if you really want them. Alrighty, and then we're gonna continue on out of here.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
Lamp, just in case it gets too dark in here. Oh, why is that locked? I must have forgot something. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the room we just came from. I think I forgot to hit some kind of button or something somewhere. That's not it. Oh, maybe it's up here. Oh, yeah, it's definitely up here. Yeah, that's a big oops on my part, guys. I'm trying to skip over stuff. I don't remember there being so many. I mean, I remember this stuff. So there we go. See, look, duper disc. We got the duper disc. All right, and then we also got this extra one and some story.
This time you've gone.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was just gonna go beep 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 beep, and then we were gonna move on, but instead it decided, hey, let's watch a video.
Oh, what? This lab's a convertible. Color me impressed, Dr. Tully.
Alright, so it does look like it unfortunately skipped that dialogue, but fight with Trudy. I don't remember fighting with Trudy. Oh, okay. I was like, wait. Okay, no, it was his Burgle chip, the thing that it skipped the audio on that we were just talking about. So, didn't mean for it to skip that audio though. Unfortunately it did. If you really want to go back and read it or hear it, I think you can go back into the thing and replay it. But yes, that is supposed to lead right to your exit, and you can swim straight up to the surface. And we will have mission completed. We'll go ahead and return these chips to the robot, to Mr. Burgle. And we'll... Oh, there's a scabby right here. I want that. I want it. I want to get it. Panfish. I don't think I've ever found that one. Okay. So, like
Looks
I
like
said,
we've got an unidentified firefly object.
firefly. I like fireflies. Where's a firefly? We need fireflies. I want to make that helmet. Can't do so. Hear him? Where is he at? Oh, there he is.
Having a little spotted you.
What's your weakness? Resistance is weakness, stabbing. Oh, you don't like being stabbed, huh, buddy? Oop. Knocked right into the ocean. Pond. But yeah, so sorry, I am detouring. Let's okay, sorry. I can always get him later. I don't have the right equipment for him right now anyway. But yeah, let's go churn in these chips and see what kind of stuff we unlock real quick, and then we'll say our goodbyes, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Always happy to see a repeat. How can I help you today?
I found a super
Huh.
chip.
You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought. Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing. Processing. This is the Hedge Super Chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I hope they were not too much trouble. Ha ha! I am feeling much more like myself. Take it from me. There's nothing quite like a reverse lobotomy. Thank you.
Burgle, you have feelings?
Of course. Dr. Tully has included emotional programming to make me more human-like. Feelings enhance my cooking and grilling features. Every burger flip has a great deal of love put into it. Now, what is it you were wanting to know? Oh yes, the location of the other super chips. There are 4 labs throughout the yard, each with a super chip. The Hedge Lab, the Pond Lab, the Haze Lab, and the Black Ant Lab. And you have already made it through the hedge, so now on to the others. I will mark the locations of the super chips in those labs. Please find them and return to me so we can figure out how to repair the spacer.
Yeah, this is definitely something
before
we
you
should have
leave,
did before
check out
we,
the new recipes in the ASL Terminal Science Shop. That
before
could
we
be
went to the
helpful for
hall.
some of the
Or if
tougher
that's okay.
challenges. I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. There is both good news and bad news. Which would you like to have first? All natural flavoring is not, strictly speaking, natural. Now you know. The good news is that I have a spare cell here. The bad news, it is empty. As they say, when life gives you lemons, close your eyes and imagine it's a delicious lemon crime. But I can provide you with The cell must be filled with a special mixture. A cocktail, if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries! It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard, but I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together. Ah, more chips! Thank you! Hand it over and let us see what I can remember. Much better! Check the ASL Terminal Science Shop for the new recipes. Goodbye, Maxwell Smalls! Come again soon! Work, work, work!
Ready!
Alrighty, so that is gonna wrap it up. We unlocked some more ASL recipes so that we could learn some more stuff. We learned how to cook some more things. You guys can pick up whatever you want with your extra science, or you can save your science for the next part,
Have to keep everything nice and clean.
which is what I'm going to do. So our next lab is going to be the hedge lab, which we are going to need to make a gas mask for if we haven't already. And honestly, oh, and then we need to figure out how to make, I forget what they're called. Are we able to make them yet? Let's see. I think it would be under weapons. Tools, but I guess not. It might be a consumable. But we need to figure out how to build bombs now so that we can blow up certain walls. I believe there is one in the hedge that we're going to have to blow up, because there's some crazy stuff going on down there. And go ahead and beef up some armor for yourselves and get you guys some supplies. We've got tons of things we can cook now. We just need to figure out a cookery and stuff like that. Anyhow, that'll all be covered in the next episode, however we decide to get ready. I'm just heading back to my base to make a plan. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us. And, you know, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and come back next time. See y'all around.